Hey there, hope you're having a great Sunday so far. We're taking a live look in from our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera at Television Park. Clear skies and chilly temperatures in the 30s for some of us. Elsewhere, the low 40s this morning. Your full forecast is straight ahead.
Now on Good Morning Augusta, day 15 of the partial government shutdown. White House officials meeting again today to discuss a possible resolution. The details as your only source for local weekend morning news starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6. Good Morning Augusta.
And a good morning to you at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I'm John Hart.
And I'm Katie Reagan.
I don't know how you how do you do this every weekend? Saturday, Sunday.
Used to it. I'm doing it for 3 years, not 3 years here, but 3 years another, 1 year another place. But it also helps when I bring good news for weather.
So, if I fall asleep, just nudge me.
I will, and get you more coffee.
All right, do that.
Yes, we'll be back with the forecast in just a little bit.
All right, Katie, thanks. This morning, Vice President Pence, along with other administration officials, getting ready to meet with congressional leaders. They met yesterday as the debate over border security and the government shutdown continues. Both sides locked in a bitter stalemate, of course, as hundreds of thousands of federal workers are not getting paid. Elizabeth Herr has our coverage from Washington this morning.
With the partial government shutdown now in its third week, top White House officials met with congressional aides in a bid to reach an agreement. And after being briefed on that meeting, President Trump tweeted, "Not much headway made today. Second meeting set for tomorrow." That means some 800,000 federal employees remain either furloughed or working without pay.
And the people that won't get next week's pay or the following week's pay, I think if you ever really looked at those people, I think they'd say, Mr. President, keep going. This is far more important.
The president also tweeting without citing evidence that most of the affected workers are Democrats, adding, "I want to stop the shutdown as soon as we are in agreement on strong border security." Some workers already feeling the pinch.
It's going to affect us when it comes to mortgages, paying rent, daycare.
We don't know if we're going to have like our phone bill paid, our food for the rest of the month.
Democrats are urging the president to reopen the government.
Open up the government and let's continue the discussions.
Maintaining they support border security, but not a wall.
And our border security will suffer if we do not resolve this issue.
President has signaled he's willing to declare a national emergency to bypass Congress and build the wall himself, a move that would most certainly be challenged in court. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
It's now 3 minutes past the hour, and we're giving you a live look in along Washington Road on our Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera, where we are starting out the day with not a cloud in the sky. Another sunny day in store as dry air and cooler air continues to filter in behind that cold front that rolled through just about 36 hours ago or so. Check of temperatures across the two-state Columbia, waking up chilly in the mid-30s. We're 38 right now in Augusta, and even that chilly air stretching to our coastal cities and towns. Savannah, 40 degrees, 41 Charleston, and Myrtle Beach is at 47. So yes, we are waking up to chillier air than we did yesterday, and then yesterday was cooler than the day before. So we are trending a little bit cooler, but that just only stands for this morning. We're going to rebound really nicely for temperatures this afternoon. It'll be feeling a whole lot like spring as an area of warmer, drier high pressure moves in over the two-state. And in the full forecast, we'll talk about how long the sunshine sticks around. John?
All right, Katie, thanks. Richmond County deputies and K-9 units responded to Knights Inn on Boy Scout Road last night after receiving a shots fired call. Officials say a 21-year-old victim was outside his room when multiple people approached him. One of those suspects, they say, pulled out a gun, shot the victim at least once. Suspects then fled the scene. Don't know yet the victim's condition or anything about their identity, but you can count on News Channel 6 to keep you updated. Deadly vehicle fire in Columbia County. This happened at in Harlem at Old Union Road near Tolbert Drive. A body discovered inside after that fire was put out. It appears the driver, 21-year-old Wesley Tankersley Jr., was on Old Union Road when he lost control, drove into a wooded area, and then hit a tree. Tankersley's body will be taken to the GBI crime lab in Atlanta for an autopsy tomorrow. A candlelight vigil tonight for a man who was killed in a crash on I-20 Friday night. Barrington Allen was traveling eastbound on I-20 near the Appling-Harlem exit when investigators say he lost control of his car and then hit a guardrail. Then his vehicle continued into the wood line and hit a tree. He was 27 years old, taken to Augusta University Medical Center where he later died. His body also will be taken to the GBI crime lab tomorrow for an autopsy. That vigil, by the way, tonight at 5 o'clock. An update to the breaking news we brought you on GMA yesterday. A South Carolina man in jail facing 3 counts of pointing and presenting a firearm during a standoff in Warrenville. Officials say Larry Miller fired shots around 3 a.m. Saturday morning at his home on Old Apache Lane after he got into an argument with a family member. During that spat, the 59-year-old allegedly threatened to shoot everybody inside the home. The 3 victims say the bullets went through the walls. Of course, they ran out. One person made it out of the house and called police. That is when the Aiken County SWAT team arrived. No injuries have been reported.